Hello, educators. My name is Catherine. I'm the community lead for Diffit, and I'm so excited to share a few new features we've just launched. The first one is you can now use YouTube videos to create resources on Diffit. So you go to diffit.me and you're going to click here an article or video URL. So you're going to need to get that link from the YouTube video. As long as the YouTube video has a transcript, it will work. So I've gone to Crash Course. I'm going to grab their biology video here. Copy it over and paste it right here where normally I would put the link to an article for it to adapt. It's going to adapt the transcript from this YouTube video. I'm going to go ahead and set it for 9th grade, and I'm going to let it generate those resources. And just like it does when adapting an article or when creating a reading using the literally anything tab, it's going to create a reading passage for the appropriate grade level. It's going to create a summary, key vocabulary list with terms, definitions, and example sentences, multiple choice questions, short answer questions, and open-ended questions. And then all of those you're going to be able to export. And one of our new features has to do with exports. So I'm really excited to show you the new export templates we have available. So as you can see here, you can still go through and edit and change it as you need to, add more vocab words, add more questions. It's still working on those short answer questions, and you can add or edit those short answer prompts. So that is our new feature. When using a YouTube video, it can create all of this for you. The next feature I want to show you has to do with vocabulary. You can now add your own vocabulary terms, and it will build the definitions and the example sentences. So here is a reading I had to generate on Enlightenment thinkers, and as I scroll down and I look at that vocabulary list, there's a few more terms I want my students to know and be able to practice when I create this activity. So I say add vocab terms. I'm going to go ahead and paste in a list of just 4, but you can do up to 20 words. You just separate them by commas, and it's going to generate the definition and the example sentence for each of the terms that you add in here. So it's doing a little thinking, and there we go. We now have the additional sentences that I need and the additional vocabulary terms and definitions. Our next new feature is my personal favorite. You have in the past been able to export to Google Forms and Google Docs, but now you can also export to Google Slides, and we've created a template library that we're going to continue to add to of activities that are ready for student use. So here is the resource I made from that YouTube video. I'm going to click export and share, and now I have this big template library to go through and find just the right activity. We've got printable workbooks. We've also got interactive slides where you can assign them as make a copy for each student. And again, if there's something you want to see here that's not here, let us know. We're adding more templates every single week. And so I'm going to head up here to our vocabulary, our Freyer model. I'm going to say open with Google Slides. And when you do the Google Slide export, it does take a little bit longer than, let's say, the Google Doc or the Google Forms export, but it's still pretty quick. And it's also going to show you one more new feature, and that's that you can share directly to Google Classroom. So you could immediately share this to Google Classroom and assign it to students, but I'm going to go ahead and open the slide deck and take a look. For each vocabulary term, it's put the word and the definition here, and now students can complete the characteristics, examples, and non-examples for each of the terms. And then as we go further through, they can read and take notes. It's chunked the reading by paragraph for them and given them a place to take notes. They can answer those multiple choice questions and give their reasoning. Now, if you want something for students to do on paper, you can go here and look at some of our workbooks. I'm going to go ahead and go to our 5 W's workbook and click open with slides. And students are going to be able to use this resource. It's sized for printing. It's ready to go. You can also assign it digitally, but if you want them to be able to do this as a handout, a worksheet, a homework assignment, you can go through and you can still make changes if you need to. Like here, you might want to change the size of the font, make it fit just right for your students, or add extra pages. But it's good to go, ready to share with students. You can print this right away, and they've got a graphic organizer ready to engage with. That is our new export and share template library. We've got a ton here. We're adding more, and we'd love your suggestions on what to add next. And of course, like you saw when you send it to Google Slides, you also have the ability to assign it to Google Classroom. And so from here, when it generates the slides, again, it takes it just a little bit of time. You'll be able, if you're ready, to just go ahead and send that to your students in Google Classroom, open it up in Google Classroom to assign. So you say share to Google Classroom, you choose your classes. We're going to create an assignment. I'm going to say go. I can even edit this really quick. Let's get rid of that first slide before I assign it. Make a copy for each student and assign. And now this is going to be in Google Classroom for my students to work with and engage with. Those are our newest features. I'm so excited to hear what you think, to get your feedback. Let us know what's working, what you want to see next. Let us know what we can improve upon. We love teacher feedback, and almost everything here is because of feedback from teachers like you.